Hi, thanks for joining me on my channel. My name is Marissa. Today we're going to be doing a neutral, natural drugstore makeup day. I've dry to combo skin, so I like very glowy, dewy, healthy looking complexion. And then I do a very simple eye, nothing crazy. Some days I put eyeliner on, today I'm not. I'm just kind of bumming around the house with the kids and the husband, so first we're going to start with the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. Love it. I've already put it on, actually, as you can see by my kind of like the glowiness. I love it under my makeup. Like any foundation, it looks wonderful. And it kind of has a moisturizer consistency. So next I'm going to do the Wet n Wild Dewy Photo Focus. I'm in the shade Shell Ivory. Fair. Pale also. Pale is what it says, which is accurate. Alright, so we're going to... I just kind of slap it around a little bit. It's got like a cool like little paddle, so. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Wet n Wild has like a very specific foundation smell. I don't know what you guys think. And then I'm taking I think this is an e.l.f. sponge. I've probably had it for too long. I can't remember the name. That probably means I've had it for too long, right? But we just kind of go over the eyes too. I have a lot of veining and discoloration in my eyes. I have 2 toddlers, so sleep. I haven't slept in like 4 years. It feels like 4 years. So let's just go ahead and slap on the foundation. I'm in natural lighting today, so that is why part of my face might look a little bit brighter or different than the other side, but just natural lighting in my bedroom behind my window. Alright, so once that's on, I just do a thin layer. Like I said, I want my primer to come through, and it definitely is coming through. I can see it in the glow. So then after that, move on to the Covergirl Trublend Undercover. I have the shade Porcelain. So I have a very fair complexion with rosy, cool undertones. So, and I just put it a little bit under my eyes, and then I will also carry that over onto the lids. I don't often do lid primer. I usually just use my concealer. That's just personal preference. If you have found a good eyelid primer, let me know. Put it down in the comments below. And then I have a little bit of a blemish right here, so I'm just gonna cover this up. My chin is always the reddest part of my face. I don't know why, but it is. It's always the reddest part of my face, so I always like to put a little extra coverage there, and just blend it out with the sponge. So now that that's pretty much done, we're gonna so what I find it interesting, so I have a little bit of a blemish there that doesn't want to get covered up, shocker. So I put a little bit more on, and then I'm gonna let it warm up to the skin and kind of melts in. Sorry, my eyes are watery today, and I have a little bit of like sniffles, allergy season. I'm down in West Texas, and we have a dust storm, I think is what they call it, dust storm, sandstorm. And so yeah, the air quality, when I went on my run this morning, the Weather Channel said air quality was unhealthy, so that really, got me set up for my run. So anyways, so we let that warm up a little bit. Now I'm going to take my concealer brush. This is just the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. I've had this for years. There's nothing special about it, but I've bought 2 of them so far now because I've loved them. And then that's pretty much it for that. And then I go into the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in 10 clear, or not clear, sorry, 10 fair light, not clear, but pretty much. And then I don't like using a lot of powder, but I do put a little bit. I just get it on my sponge, dump it in the little pan, and then I will set my eyes. And then where my blemish was. I'm just gonna dump it into, sorry, I'm making a mess of my table, no big deal. That's usual. If you're not messy doing your makeup, are you really doing your makeup? Okay, so then we'll kind of set, kind of just the blemish underneath right here too. And just kind of, I go all over with it. So then next we're gonna go into the Burt's Bees blush in Toasted Cinnamon. Kathleen Light's always raved about this, so I finally picked it up like a few months ago. And for my skin tone, I kind of use it as more of a warm bronzer. Not to contour with, but definitely just warms up the skin. And then you gotta be light-handed with it if you're fair like me, because she packs a punch for sure. And yes, so I'm from, a little bit about me while I, put this on. I'm from Indiana, originally, and then now I live down in Texas for work. I've also lived up in Alaska for work as well. I was up there for a few years, and then now I am down in the middle of nowhere, Texas. So, yeah. Been here for about 2 years, and I like it. I like it alright. And then, I have 2 kids. I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old. They both just turned 4 and 1 in May. So, yeah. And then I have 1 mutt and a husband. So 1 mutt dog and my husband, who we've been married for about 4 years. So, alright. So now that we're a little bronzed, I'm not going to do blush because that's kind of like a 2-in-1 product for me at least. I'm going to take this. This was limited edition, I think. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Loose Highlighting Powder and Written in the Stars. It was part of their astrology collection last year, the year before. I'm really bad with dates or like time reference. So anyways, it's a very loose powder, but I just take some on my little brush. This is just a Real Techniques, I think it's a highlighting brush. I'm not sure. And then just top of the cheeks. Look at that. If you want to glow, like a very obvious highlight, this is your girl. I think all the Wet n Wild highlights are great though. Even like the pressed ones, like the ones in the pans, those are great. And then I know this one I like a lot for like super glowy. Like look at that, like Tin Man glowy. I'm here for it though. So okay. So just kind of sweep that on the forehead and the cheeks. I personally, with my like face shape, I like going on the apples of my cheeks. It kind of gives me more of a healthier glow look. I don't know. It's weird. I only started doing it like probably a year ago. I started noticing that I actually like it because I did used to only strictly like do it from like right here up. That was it. And then I wouldn't even touch up here. I would just strictly do this like 1 inch or inch and a half, however much that is. Right here, and that was it. I would not touch my brush anywhere else. You would not catch me doing highlight anywhere else. But anyways, the more glow the better in my opinion. So anyway, now we're gonna move into the eyes. How that my face is kind of, I'm gonna let that sink in and get warmed up. And then I'm gonna be working with both of Kathleen Light's ColourPop collection, her collabs that she did, both the Dream Street and the Zodiac. Like I said, I like natural eyes, like very neutral colored. So this one is up my alley. There's a couple blues in there, and then a couple pops of like warmer colors. So I'm just taking my e.l.f. blending brush, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab Twinkle, which is this this shade up here, which you can tell that I use all the time. And then go into the crease and just kind of warm up the crease. And then so I like to keep my eye look very simple. I don't like a lot of steps. I don't add a lot to my eyes. I pretty much am a two shadow type of gal. So I use Twinkle and the Dream Street. So the funny difference between these two palettes, I think, and how ColourPop and whatever they did it, on the back of the Dream Street is all are all of the names of the shadows, but then in the Zodiac, all of the names are like actually on the pan, which personally I find so much easier. So anyways, just a side note, and then I'm gonna go into the Libra, which is like this like pinky kind of color, pinky mauvish catch-all color, and I'm gonna run that in the crease too. So I don't have a lot of lid space, so if I go too dark in my crease, makes my eyes look very small very quick. So, and then I'm gonna take Cancer, or the Cancer, sorry. Right here, it's like just a nice shimmery light pink, and then put them right on my lid. That's always been a habit of mine. I find that like shimmery, glittery colors usually blend better for me, or they go better on the eyes if I do it with like my ring finger. So, and then I'm gonna go back into the Libra and kind of just buff that out at the and the the corner of the creases. Make sure there's no fine or harsh lines. Make sure they're very fine and blended and smooth. Okay. And then now, next step, we're gonna do, I like to eyelash curl, or curl my lashes. So we're gonna curl them. I think this is just the Shiseido. I can never say it right. Shiseido. Eyelash curler that Tati talked about a couple years ago. So, usually, so day to day for work, I do a full face, but I do this face pretty much every day for work. And it takes me, on average, about 12 minutes. Like, focused, undistracted, about 12 minutes. So, for me, in the mornings, that's pretty much all the time that I have to do that, to do my makeup. And then I get both my boys up, I get my toddlers up, and then we're ready to go. My hair for work doesn't take very long. I just put it back into a bun. And with this Texas humidity, or not, it's not really humidity, it's just heat. Because like I said, I'm in West Texas, so it's like a dry heat, as they call it. But in the Midwest, I'm used to, muggy, humidity. But anyways, back to West Texas, or Texas, where I am, it is a dry heat. And I have naturally wavy hair, so my hair, as soon as I get remotely warm, it likes to start frizzing up. So, and then I just kind of hit the bottom lashes real quick. I don't do much with the bottom lashes. That's just a personal preference, because I have some fine lines underneath my lash line, and so I feel like if there's too much there, then I start the fine lines really come out, and they're very noticeable. Alright, and then for my brows, my favorite part, but also my least favorite part. I love when my brows are on, but I hate doing them. I hate it. Anyways, so Maybelline Total Temptation in Soft Brown has been my go-to. I think I've gotten, this is my third or fourth one that I've bought. I used to be a hardcore Brow Wiz fan back when I first started watching YouTube 7 years ago. But since then I've tried, I would say, dozens of brow type products. And this one, I think this is the one that I've purchased the most, the most frequent. So, Do you guys use brow pomade or pencil or powder? I know my mother-in-law, she likes to use powder. She's a ride or die powder fan. I personally cannot use powder in my brows. I just don't think they look good on me. But hers always looks great. Like, I don't know how she does it. I think she says she uses something by Bare Minerals, I'm pretty sure. So, anyway, so I'm just kind of filling in. Super weird doing my brows on camera. Super weird. It doesn't make me feel more self-conscious about them at all. Anyways, okay. So, yeah. So my right brow is usually easy. My left brow is not as easy. She likes to be a little bit more of a pain. So, you know the saying, sisters, not twins, right? So, definitely the case with my brows. My left one likes to, you know, live her life, independent. My right one really adheres to the rules. Anyways, okay. So anyway, I like straighter brows. I found after going to, when I was in Alaska, I used to go to Ulta to get my brows done at like the Benefit Brow Bar, and the girl there had me on like the straight brow trend. Like she had me on like a real straight brow kick. And usually before that, I always thought like, oh, you have to have like this like defined arch and, you know, gotta look Instagram brow looking. But I found for me personally, I like the straighter brow, a little bit of an arch, like a little bit of something there, but I like straight brows. Some people at work will ask me if I'm angry, like if I'm upset or stressed, and I'm like, no, it's just the way my brows look today. Anyways, okay. Focus. Sorry, focus. And then this is what I spend most of my time doing. The most of the 12 minutes that it takes me to get ready for work is my brows. Because I feel like I can never get them, like, completely even. Okay. You know what? We'll just go back in a minute and work on those. Okay. And they're on. They look a little... Yeah. Okay. They're on. Anyways. So then I always set my makeup. This I've been using, which I don't know if it's really a dupe for the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. I did used to love that a lot, but it's so expensive. And so I picked up this because I heard this might be a dupe. It's a L'Oreal Lumi Shake and Glow Dew Mist. I can't read today. Shake and Glow Dew Mist. I do really like it. I personally still like the Tatcha better because I like super dewy skin. If I look sweaty, that's my thing. So anyway, okay. So it's got a good mist. It's got a pretty good smell. I don't like overpowering smells, but I think that one has a pretty good smell. It's light. It's nothing like too significant of a smell. And then I just picked this up from, I think, honestly, when I was going grocery shopping at a grocery store near me, H-E-B. And if you guys have this, let me know, because I can't figure out how to get it up. I don't know how to say that. Like, does it twist up or anything? It's the Physician Formula Rosé Kiss All Day Glossy Lip Color Pencil. But mine, I dropped it, and now I can't get it up. That's
sounds weird. But if you have this, let me know if you like can twist it up or anything. Mine is in blushing mauve. Yeah, see, I keep trying to twist it up and I can't. Anyways, so I just like to go quickly and line our lips and fill them. So it does have like a weird, like rose, like scent flavor, which throws me off. And it stays for a minute too. Like it's not something that's like, oh, you know, you just smell it in the tube and it goes away. Like I feel like, and maybe it's in my head, but I feel like when I put it on, I can smell it for a while. But the color is good, and it's pretty easy for every day. Just pencil it on real quick, and then usually I'll just go back in last minute to kind of blend out anything crazy going on with my sponge. And that's pretty much it. So thank you all for joining me as I got ready for today. We're not doing anything crazy. It's a Sunday, just hanging out with the kiddos, and yeah. So if you want to see future videos, please let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, and I hope that you will subscribe and like. Thank you.